Gabat Jobat, Batonebo Kalbatonebo. En ce jour où la Géorgie fête le 25e anniversaire de son indépendance retrouvée, je voudrais tout d'abord vous saluer, chacune et chacun d'entre vous, et vous adresser à tous, à tout le peuple géorgien et au gouvernement de Géorgie, mes félicitations les plus sincères et les plus chaleureuses. Je voudrais ensuite avoir une pensée émue pour toutes celles et tous ceux qui sont morts pour votre indépendance. Et j'ai une pensée en particulier pour toutes ces femmes, grand-mères, mamans, jeunes filles de tous âges, sauvagement assassinées autour du Parlement. Et je voudrais enfin, pour l'avenir, vous adresser à tous, à vos familles, vos enfants, vos petits-enfants, tous mes meilleurs vœux de bonheur et de prospérité. Je suis resté très attaché à votre pays, où je fus le premier ambassadeur de France. Votre pays qui est petit par la taille, mais si grand ami de la France, si grand par son histoire, façonné par les rois Vartank, la reine Tamar, David, Agmachénébéli et tant d'autres, si grand par sa culture, illustrée si brillamment par Sultan Shaba Orbeliani, premier ambassadeur du royaume de Géorgie au royaume de France, par Shota Rustaveli et tant d'autres peintres, musiciens, poètes que je ne pourrais citer ici. Oui, décidément, Sakartvelo Patara, Magram Tsvirpassi. Enfin, en ce jour où tant de toasts seront prononcés en Géorgie par tant de tamada, permettez-moi de reprendre ces toasts à la Verdi pour redire avec vous Gaumarjos Sakartvelos.
Kamar Jobat. My name is Harry Molenaar. I used to be the first Netherlands ambassador to Georgia. And I would like to congratulate Georgia, which is 25th anniversary of their restoration of independence. I vividly remember my times in Georgia from 2001 till 2005. I arrived there with my car, stayed in a hotel, and built up very warm and intensive relations with the country. I definitely will go back in the coming years, and I've heard that Georgia has moved on in many ways, and has intensified even more the relationship with the Netherlands. The Netherlands is now the third largest investor, and even was topping the bill 2 years before as being the largest foreign investor. That was not the case when I was an ambassador. We were then slowly building up our relationship. And of course, which is also good to see, is that Georgia has become a close ally, a close partner of the European Union. Once again, congratulations with your 25th restoration of independence, and looking forward to travel back after my retirement next year.
First of all, yes, congratulations on this important anniversary. And I was very lucky to have been chosen by then President Bush to be the ambassador. And I was there for 3 years, or maybe even a little bit longer, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And I very much enjoyed the Georgian people. I found them extraordinarily hospitable, extraordinarily creative, and facing a number of challenges. And obviously, Georgia is doing quite well. I think they've matched all the challenges they've faced. There are still plenty of questions about the need to reform and coming into the trade negotiations with the EU and so forth and so on. But I'm very proud to read into the news about Georgia, and you've done very well. And I would like to think that I had something to do with it, or the U.S. government certainly had something to do with it. There was tremendous support for President Shevardnadze, and I was not around when President Saakashvili took office, although I was there for his swearing-in ceremony, and that's the last time I was in Tbilisi. shame on me, because I should spend more time there. I work now at Japan Tobacco International, and they have a huge office in Georgia, a regional office, and I should think of an excuse to come visit them, if nothing else. But I'd love to see many old friends, and I would like to send greetings to all my old friends, too numerous to mention. I probably don't know anybody in the foreign ministry anymore, but several Georgians who were in the government or are still in the government, and greetings to them. Congratulations to the Republic of Georgia and the Georgian people on the anniversary, May 26th, of their independence. And it's been a challenge, and I'm so proud that you succeeded, and I always knew you would.
Hello, I'm very happy to be involved in this bringing of congratulations to you on this 25th anniversary, and I'll be telling you something about my time in Tbilisi as well. I arrived late one evening in September 1995. I was soon presenting my credentials to Mr. Shevardnadze, and I recall his mentioning the Silk Road and of Georgia as a crossroads between East and West. This, of course, was leading to the very important building of the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline, which was prepared during the time that I was in Tbilisi, and BP, which led the consortium, was often present in town. And we opened up links, we were knocking on open doors, we were opening up links with Georgian ministries, with business leaders, with Georgian politicians, including the opposition politicians, academics, and foreign diplomatic colleagues. Especially, we frequently saw our European colleagues. We were building up relations also, or helping Georgia build up its relations with international institutions and contacts with the European Union, for example. Georgia was already, of course, a member of the Council of Europe, and frankly, Georgia seemed very much at home in this environment, and we with them. And I very much hope that such contacts between Georgia and Western institutions will continue to develop for mutual benefit. Cultural relations were also important, so important in a country with such a high sense of culture as Georgia. And we more and more see cultural relations as an important piece of soft power. And we followed this up. We had our first British Days were held in 1996. And then when I returned to London, around 2004, 2005, we were setting up the British Georgian Society, and I was the first chairman of this society. And together with others such as Dennis Corboy and Peter Naismith, we had great success in building up this organisation, which in a sense brings Georgian culture to London. And we've had yearly Georgian film festivals, which have been organised by Jason Osborne. And also the music of Georgian choirs has mushroomed all over the UK. And I've also been very heartened to see how Georgia has opened up to foreign investment, and for example in the wine sector we see vineyards and wineries are receiving healthy foreign investment and developing as a result. Education, of course, remains a high priority for a country like Georgia, and I'm actually proud to say that I am governor of a British Georgian school in Tbilisi. And I was delighted last year to be invited by Ambassador Alexander Hall to a reunion in a remote corner of Kakheti of former British Chevening scholars who had benefited from study in the United Kingdom in the past and who had now risen to the top of their professions in Georgia. Contact with these young UK-trained leaders, Georgian leaders, left me with great confidence for the future of your beautiful country. And I wish you all the best on this happy anniversary.
Bonjour à tous et à toutes. L'année 2016 est une année de particulière importance pour la Géorgie, qui célèbre en ces jours-ci le 25e anniversaire de la restauration de son indépendance. J'ai eu la chance et le privilège de travailler 5 années à Tbilissi, au cours de la première étape de cette indépendance retrouvée. J'ai eu la chance et le privilège de rencontrer, de travailler avec des personnalités remarquables, au sommet de l'État et au sommet de l'Église orthodoxe géorgienne. Je ne peux oublier en particulier la gentillesse et l'accueil que m'ont réservé le président Shevardnadze et sa sainteté le catholicos Ilia Meore, et la collaboration qui s'en est suivie. J'ai pu y découvrir les richesses historiques, artistiques et religieuses de son passé, la vitalité du présent. J'ai été le témoin de la détermination et du courage de sa population et du gouvernement à affronter les défis de cette nouvelle étape de son histoire. Les difficultés ne se sont pas arrêtées, mais bien au contraire, elles ont motivé le peuple géorgien à s'affirmer et aller de l'avant. Et comment pouvait-il en être autrement? Pour cette nation courageuse, dont les racines remontent à la préhistoire et transcendent le temps, depuis une antiquité florissante, en passant par un Moyen-Âge glorieux, que l'on pense par exemple aux souverains géorgiens de cette époque, puis par les épreuves du XVIIIe siècle les plus récentes, jusqu'à la Renaissance contemporaine. Le peuple géorgien a été forgé et endurci par les épreuves. Le temps des difficultés n'est pas terminé. Le passé cependant, de solides racines culturelles, religieuses et politiques de la nation géorgienne garantissent un futur de prospérité et de liberté. J'ai pu retourner en Géorgie 10 ans après mon départ et constater en effet les progrès accomplis depuis la date de la restauration de l'indépendance de la Géorgie. À la nation géorgienne, en ce 25e anniversaire de la restauration de son indépendance, meilleurs vœux de paix et de prospérité.
My heartfelt congratulations to the 25th anniversary of the independence of Georgia. I was the first resident Japanese ambassador to Georgia from 2009 to 2012. Since Georgia is a small country, I managed to visit all the regions, and I did my best to introduce Japanese culture to Georgian friends, and also providing support with a fund which embassy had, and my successors are doing the same. So during my stay, I presented some medical instrumental equipment to hospitals, or renovated kindergartens, schools, renovated facilities for social purposes and so forth. And really, I enjoyed every day of my life in Georgia. And we have a lot of friends there still. It's one of my best time in my life when I was there. And really, my wife and I want to visit Georgia every year. Especially nowadays, Georgia maintains very good relations with European countries, with the United States, with us, with Japan. And in Georgia, I realized that the Baltic countries are very keen to support Georgian independence and promote its economy. One day, our embassy delivered medical equipment to a major hospital in Tbilisi. And then our Lithuanian friend decided to provide technical assistance to this hospital using our equipment. Of course, I cannot neglect the huge success of Georgia combating organized crime. and corruption. Now all the neighboring countries are keen to learn Georgian experience with, of course, with huge difficulties. It's not so simple, but no one can deny the success of Georgian people in this regard. Also, the performance of Georgian banks are very impressive, and I hope that gradually the number of Japanese tourists visiting Georgia will grow. My wife and I will continue to promote Georgia in Japan and maintain our personal friendship with Georgian people.